Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. A lot of aspiring migrants mostly move to countries like the UK, US, Canada, etc. without making any extensive research and mostly overlook the countries that actually provide better opportunities and rather just go to the countries they see on TV. So in today's video, I'm going to give you irrefutable facts and evidence about Saudi Arabia as the best destination for work as a nurse, carer, or even as a student. And I'll be comparing Saudi Arabia to countries like the US, UK in terms of safety, salary-wise, and the cost of living. So if you're interested, stay tuned, but don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Okay, so first let's talk about peace and security, as this is one of the most important concerns for every migrant, especially when you suggest countries like Saudi Arabia. However, according to the 2024 Global Peace Index, Saudi Arabia ranks way higher than countries like US, parts of the United Kingdom, South Africa, India, and Kenya. So with respect to peace and security, Saudi Arabia is not that country that we think it is. Most of what we know is just myth and misconceptions that we have about the kingdom. The Kingdom of Saudi Arabia has very strict laws and extensive surveillance, which results in low tolerance for crimes like theft, harassment, and any form of violence. This creates a very stable and friendly environment for most migrants. The Kingdom of Saudi Arabia have dedicated expat zones, which has secured compounds with 24-hour security system, which creates a very friendly and safe environment for migrant workers, especially in the healthcare sector in the country. So now let's talk about the most important aspect, which is the salary. The Kingdom of Saudi Arabia actually has 100% tax-free salary system. Unlike UK, where they tax you to the bone, most UK immigrants are broke because you have to pay about 20 to 40% of your income to taxes and a whole lot of other nonsense. But in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, there is no income tax. Salaries are also very competitive. So I'm going to show you a chart that's comparing the average salary in Saudi Arabia, UK, and the US. So in this chart, you can see that in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, nurses receive in US dollars around 28 to 48,000 US dollars per year. There is no tax and you don't pay for rent. Let's look at the UK. The UK nurses salary ranges around 28 to 35,000. There is a huge tax, and it's sad to know that in the UK, Canada, and the US, rent alone can cover about 30 to 40% of your salary. So the rest of the money is just for paying bills and living from paycheck to paycheck. One also most important aspect that you have to notice that in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, they provide a very easy and faster immigration process. Unlike the UK, Saudi Arabia doesn't require expensive English exams like the IELTS, OET. The nurses write a prometric exams, which is very basic and easy to do. So with the prometric exam, it contains about 100 multiple choice questions that is supposed to be solved in 2 hours, and these are very basic and fundamental nursing questions. Pass marks often around 50 to 60%, which is very easy to pass. Saudi Arabia employers also offer direct sponsorship, so you don't have to go through agencies. It makes it very easy and simple to get visa to work or study in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. Also, in Saudi Arabia, you get to work in international hospitals and even get to work with international staff like people from Philippines, India, Ghana, Nigeria, etc. Plus, you can travel to nearby countries like Dubai, Egypt, which have nice attractions, and you can travel there easily. And one thing as well is most employers in Saudi Arabia offer health workers free tickets once every year to travel to their home country or anywhere in the world for vacation. One bonus point that I will add is there is this misconception that people are not allowed to practice their own religion, especially Christians or the Hindus, which is a total myth. People are allowed to practice their own religion in private. The only thing is you don't get to practice it publicly. So these are very important points that I've listed, which I think makes Saudi Arabia one of the best countries to travel to in 2025. I think even better than the UK and the US at present because of the tough immigration rules that the UK and the US governments are enacting in these past few months. So maybe Saudi Arabia might not be the most perfect destination for you, but if you want a fast processing, lower cost, and a high reward destination, I think it's definitely worth considering. Drop a comment if you need further videos on how to apply as a nurse, carer, or even a student in Saudi Arabia. And don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thanks so much and see you next time.